Hello and welcome. This is to serve as an overview of the SOAP 1775 Colonial newspaper. As you read, be sure to keep these questions in mind. 1. Based on the language of this passage, what is the author's impression of the value of tea? 2. The author mentions a great number of inhabitants assembled. Use clues from throughout this resource to determine who would have attended an event like this. 3. Why were colonists throwing additional items into the fire, such as Lord North's speech and Rivington's and Mills and Hicks newspapers? 4. Notice the last line, in which a spirited son of liberty uses lampblack to obliterate the word tea on shop signs. Why might he have done this? Critical thinking. What evidence can you provide that demonstrates it was written by a patriot and not a loyalist? Extra credit. Perform research on the Rivington newspaper and Lord North by answering the 5 W's, then explain why the North and the newspaper were burned along with the English tea. 1775 newspaper. This is an anonymous article that was originally published in the Providence Gazette newspaper in 1775. This article was found in the American Archives and edited by Peter Force, who collected records from newspapers, state papers, committee papers, and gathered them together in several volumes as part of forming a documentary history of the American Revolution. However, it is clear that the article is not written by an objective source. On Thursday last, the 2nd instant, about 12 o'clock at noon, the town crier gave the following notice throughout the town. At 5 o'clock this afternoon, a quantity of India tea will be burnt in the marketplace. All true friends of their country, lovers of freedom, and haters of shackles and handcuffs are hereby invited to testify by their good disposition by bringing in and casting into the fire a needless herb, which for a long time has been detrimental to our liberty, interest, and health. About 5 o'clock in the afternoon, a great number of inhabitants assembled at the place, where there was brought in about 300 pounds weight of tea by the firm contenders for a true interest of America. A large fire was kindled, and the tea cast into it. A tar barrel, Lord North's speech, Rivington's and Mills and Hicks newspapers, and divers other ingredients were also added. There appeared a great cheerfulness in committing to destruction so pernicious an article. Many worthy women, from a conviction of the evil tendency of continuing the habit of tea drinking, made free will offerings of their respective stocks of the hurtful trash. On this occasion the bells were tolled, but it is referred to the learned whether tolling or ringing would have been most proper. Whilst the tea was burning, a spirited son of liberty went along the street with his brush and lampblack and obliterated or unpainted the word tea on the shop signs. A few things to note about some of the terms that we've just discussed. A town crier is a person employed to make public announcements in the street or marketplace of a town. Shackles are chains used to bind someone, a lot like handcuffs. True interest, those who have a business interest, not someone who is merely interested in participating in the event. Pernicious is destructive or harmful, and lampblack, a black pigment made from the soot of lantern oil. Think about when you reach in and you touch something that's burnt and you get that blackness all over your hands. That would be like lampblack. Thank you for watching.